Hello to all of you. I hope that you can hear me. And I'm very sorry for what happened with our technical issues. But these times are very strange since we are very digital. We try to repair our technical issues, and I am very glad that we did it. So I hope you are very patient audience and that you will forgive us for this late, almost half hour. But anyhow, hello everyone. We are very pleased to welcome you to our webinar, which we are holding together with GoQA and ISTQB. Today we have a new meeting, so you can join or call your colleagues because we meet to talk about the topic in the rhythm of Agile on the path of ISTQB. And we invited our today's expert, Maryna. She is an Agile coach and she has been engaged in testing since 2015. She will share more about her achievements with you a little bit later. And I already saw that participants are joining, and you can share with us your comments, who joined, from where, and of course, again, thank you for your patience. I would like to share my screen first and to uh, say a couple of words about my presentation. I hope you can see my screen now. And let me say my name. I'm Dijana, and we can get to know each other. I'm responsible for digital production on online exams within ISTQB, those exams that you are passing during your certification. Thanks to the organizers of QA Day, we managed to collect your questions, which Maryna and I will try to answer during today's meeting. But also, please, you can write to us questions during the presentation of me and during the Maryna's presentation in the comments. We will try to answer those questions too. For those that are with us for the first time, let me share a couple of words for our company, for ISTQB. ISTQB is an international IT certification institute for quality control specialists. We were founded in 2004, and we have been on the market for more than 17 years. So when you are ready to take your exam, we will provide you with this opportunity. Let's see our portfolio. So our exam portfolio includes a wide range of specializations and products in software testing, development, usability, and many others. By the way, you can scan this QR code and view these specializations in more details for everything that you're interested in. Today, we are talking with you in the framework of a software testing. On the next slide, you can see our web page, how it looks like. So where you can find your exam and how you can take your exam. Don't worry, it is very easy. This is just 3 steps, things to do. So first, you need to go to our website, isq.org. After that, you can choose the relevant direction that interests you. And then you choose the exam of the appropriate level and appropriate specializations that you're interested in. After that, you do the registration. After that, you do the payment for the exam that takes place, and you will receive all the details about taking your exam. What is good news for you? This is this option. Uh, this is the second try option. If you don't pass the exam for the first time, you have a second attempt. This option costs only 25% of the cost of the entire exam. So you can buy it when you buy your exam, and you can have this option to try for a second time if you don't pass your exam for the first time. I would like to share about another cool feature is a digital badge. Provided that the exam is successfully completed, you will receive this badge and you will be able to share it on your social networks, and this will increase the value of your portfolio. So this badge is free. The only thing you need to do is just check the box when registering for the exam. By the way, you can write plus in the comments who constantly updates their certificates in social networks. Because we must admit that in this digital time, it is really important that your competences and your expertise are visible to everyone. So if you haven't already updated your certification, you should do it maybe after this webinar. Okay, let's move on. I will say a couple of words for our exams and how to pass the exam. In general, we have four options for examination. You have a flex or online exam, you have a paper exam, you have a person view exam, and test center. We will focus most today on the flex option. This is on this slide. After purchasing your flex exam, you can take the test from any location, including your home. So registration, scheduling, and setup is very quick and very easy. The exam will be live proctored, assuring ISQI's highest quality standards apply. Most important, the test security. Certain requirements for remote proctored exam must be met as displayed in below graphic. So the proctors are fully trained to support and to guide you, of course. And if you have more questions, you can feel free to email us at exam@isq.org or on our social media channels. That was my presentation. I'm very thankful for your attention. And I would like to give the floor to Maryna. She is today with us. Hello, Maryna.
Hi, Diana. Hi, everybody. And thank you very much for your patience. And I would say nothing is perfect in the digital world of technology and innovation. And this is really cool for us, for software testers. And I'm very glad that the role of this software tester is very relevant in the agile world. So with these issues, what we had at the beginning, I'm really feel how valuable our role, and we fixed it, we did it, and it means that we can go on. And thanks again for your time and for your patience.
Yes, it was very stressful in the beginning, but everything will went good. You can proceed with your presentation, and if we have any comments, you can write us down, and we will see it in the end in the QA session.
So I'm sharing my screen, and now you can see,
Yes.
hopefully. Great. So, and I would start. Hello, everybody, again, and thank you very much for the time of each of you who are interested in professional growth, quality, testing, and personal professional compliance with the conditions and demands of the labor market. We will spend next 30 minutes together. Talk about the path of ISTQB certification. I will answer your questions within the limit of my competence. I'm sincerely grateful for the invitation from ISQI, and also thank you for the quality of your services and customer orientation as an ISTQB exam provider. I passed exam a couple times with the easiest way and with the option of taking exam from home, as it was mentioned before, Flex. And I could save time that I always lack. That is really cool. Thanks for that, ISQI. I would like, first of all, to introduce myself. Yeah, you can find at the moment my motto, in God we trust, the rest we test. I'm living with that, I could say maybe 8 years, and it really works. My name is Maryna, and I've been working since September 2022 in the incredible, wonderful Agile coaching and consulting team at ITK Engineering. It's a subsidiary of Bosch Group company. I'm fully share the company values, and I'm honored to be part of the team as Agile coach. At the moment, I'm sharing this slide with small information about me and my way of growing. So I start as software tester, then I was honored to be a Scrum Master, a QA engineer, then partly team lead for manual testers team, ISTQB trainer for CTFL exam, and now I'm Agile coach. You're probably now wondering why Agile coach? What exactly does Agile coach and how it deals with testing? And my answer would be absolutely obvious. All employees involved in the one or another process are responsible for the quality process and products in our Agile world. So Agile coach is focused on process quality, setting process in the work environment or team. The test engineer and entire development team are responsible for the product quality. And why can't Agile coach be responsible for the quality of the product if he or she has the relevant competences and experience? That's would be my answer. It can be involved. A few words about my company. ITK Engineering, your partner for complex challenges. ITK company specialists are fully, really, certified and fully comply with the labor market standards and regulations. From idea to finished solution, mission statement. ITK Engineering, reliable partner who solves complex technological challenges, who creates trust, who transforms customer ideas into standard compliant requirements, who guide customers directly to solution even in violative world, who focuses on customer needs and success, and whose enthusiasm and passion you can feel. ITK inspiring and setting high standards on a personal level and technologically. And you can take a look, and also our specialist has ISTQB certifications in quality area and also in another domains and area certified. Now I would like to share my own certification way. Maybe now some of you can ask me, why is certification needed at all? Why should I confirm my knowledge if I'm not sure that I have sufficient experience and do not personally need additional certificates? These questions have place to be asked because each of us has our own vision and need to be confirmed of knowledge. You can work in a company for decades and be an expert in your area and not have the appropriate certification. It's also okay, it's your choice. It can be possible to attend interviews, at the same time have certifications but have no work experience. So your certification way, it's your choice. In my from my point of view, I started in March 2016. It was like my first point in IT area, and I got advanced diploma, National Aviation University of Ukraine in QLite Training Center. And from that time, I start my self-development in software tester direction. It was very interesting for me, and I feel now it's a quite important topic, and you will always find topics and areas where you can grow. Regarding my ISTQB way, I have at the moment 3 certifications. Yes, it's no wonder that I'm interested in Agile direction. Also, as the first step, I have foundation level certificate, advanced level as test analyst, and then foundation level extension Agile tester. You know that ISTQB international standard in the field of software testing certification. It's only one standardization organization who are in this area well known, and it's quite important for us to have this professional certification. You would ask me for what I need this certification to be sure that everything good with your knowledge and you fit the purpose or job description fit you, and it's quite often you can find in job description that nice to have CTFL certification at least. So it depends which role would you like to have. Then let's go ahead. Our agenda for today. As I mentioned in the beginning, and you had message, we will speak about how to remain agile in the period of constant changes. ISTQB mission and updates. I'm pretty sure that you heard something about new certification, foundation level, version 4.0, and it's completely new and interesting to take a look what changed and to make small upgrade. And what is the popularity of ISTQB? And how extent does the agile world of software development change the focus of activity and direction of professional self-development? We will start from the first topic, how to remain agile in the period of constant changes. You will not surprise anyone with economic fluctuations and constant changes in trends in the labor market. It makes sense for everyone to think about their own competences and the level of attractiveness as a specialist in the highly competitive labor market. How extend the presence of international certification and relevant structured knowledge can influence a potential employer and distinguish a candidate among colleagues. First of all, I would say market change as a one single employee you can't change. Fluctuation rate, it's quite difficult to change in personal. And just what we can do, it's our own development. We can change. Let's take a look at Agile Manifesto. I'm pretty sure that all of you know what does it mean, but I would kindly ask you, please pay your attention to the most important thing in this manifesto. We need to understand that the most important values of Agile are inside the table and marked in a darker blue color. I can name it as people and interaction, a product that works, cooperation with the customer, readiness for change. And the table itself contains of 12 principles of Agile. self-organization teams, continuous improvement of work, fast delivery of value, changes to requirements for flexibility, simplicity, frequent deliveries of the product, technical perfection, business and development collaboration, constant rhythm, work product, direct communication, and motivated professionals. When you will have time, I would recommend you to take a look at this video if you didn't see before. It's quite interesting song about our agile world pain. Next 2-minute video clearly shows us how the pit stop process have accelerated compared to 1980. Don't you see agile at each technological improvement? Don't you think that all technological improvements are synonymous with the term agile? Almost every specialist adds a skill like agile to his or her profile. Almost every company is trying to take a course or strategic direction on business agility. But what does agility feel like? On this slide, I would like to share with you my small research, what I did during my preparation. In Global Marketing Insight, they prepared a report in March 2023 for our area, exactly software testers. What is most interesting, you can find on 430 pages report forecast for the next 9 years. It could be interesting, and I decided to create this slide. I know it's overloaded, it's a lot of information, but I would like to ask you, take a look that our profession as software tester is very important. And what we will find that we still have some challenges. Our domain, our area has lack of professionals. It has high implementation costs, prevailing manual testing over automation testing. We can find some factors what has direct influence on growth drivers. It's really good from our perspective to take a look and to understand how we can work and contribute in this area. What is the most interesting area and how we can contribute in software testing by components, in application testing, with services. And this is really interesting, at least to know that our role is quite important and quite interesting for the market. I would like to share with some phrases from Safe Creator. You know, Safe, it's Scrum Scaled Agile framework. Most of you know what does it mean. Most of you at least heard about that. Every business is a software business now. Achieving a state of business agility means that the entire organization, not just development, is engaged in continually and proactively delivering innovative business solutions faster than their competition. Why it's important? I would kindly ask you to take a role as helicopter just to see how it's important to have business agility for enterprises or your direct companies. Business agility for each company or enterprise has self-assessment, what was recommended from the Safe Scaled Agile framework. As software testers, we just can take a look where we can contribute. We don't need to make self-assessment, but we can find a lot of areas how we can contribute and how we can be useful for the enterprises. at least built-in quality. We can be in agile teams. Mindset and principles important, strategy, agility, lean business operations, and so on. Also quite important for us to understand how at the moment think our organization. And it's a quite interesting phrase, what I really like, rethinking the organization. The world is now changing at a rate at which this basic system structures and cultures built over the past century cannot keep up with the demands being placed on them. This is answer the question, what we're talking about last few minutes. How to remain agile in a period of constant changes. We should take from this part that with these changes, we are changing also, our role changing. And we need to contribute and we need to feel this change if we want to survive or if we want to self-develop ourselves. It's important for us. It's important for our role to be upgraded. Then ISTQB mission and some updates. Quite huge topic. A lot of text you can find in ISTQB website, but I just try to take to put your attention in some interesting phrases what I found, and I would like to share what is important for me. First of all, I really like some phrases from Rex Black, something like he mentioned in his book for test manager. Software testing is in many ways similar to playing the piano, cooking meal, or driving car. How so? In each case, you can read books about these activities, but until you have practiced, you know very little about how to do this. It was written, I think, more than 10 years ago. It's quite interesting that, yes, we need practice. It's important for us, but if you want to pass exam ISTQB, you need to know a lot of theory. And without this theoretical skills and knowledge, what you can find in syllabus or glossary, you would not pass exam only with your practice. And now I spent 1 hour, 9th of May. It was presented by Michael Pilaten, ISTQB Chair Agile Work Group. He presented a new version, CTFL, our new syllabus and new concept for preparation for ISTQB exam foundation level. He talked about changes a lot and about main concept, why did they change that. And his phrase, what I also really liked from this speech, tester is undefinable. Testing is an art like painting. You can compare or contrast Picasso and Da Vinci. They have completely different styles, but we can still call them painters. Syllabus is a new documentation about art of software testing. Then it's like small teaser. It really sounds interesting. It's complete something new. And again, let's take a look from organizational management perspective. Again, let's take a look. How do they think in the within company and from management perspective? And I would use phrase Edward Deming from Management Guru. System must be managed. It will not manage itself. Left to themselves, components become selfish, independent profit centers and thus destroy the system. The secret is cooperation between components toward the aim of the organization. What it means? It means that functional issues, it will bring a lot of problem to the main system. And we are, as software testers, quite important, and we can contribute a lot in this process. So our role is really very important. ISTQB vision. Why I choose this slide? Because I think that all of us, we are working for different companies. Each company has vision, mission, uh, culture, and principles. And it's really important when you have the same principles. You would not work for organization if organization principles doesn't match you and you are not interested in that, and it's senseless. It's the same story with software testing and our self-development. If you choose this direction, it's really important to know what is behind of that. And ISTQB vision continually improve and advance the software testing profession by defining and maintaining a body of knowledge which allows testers to be certified based on best practices, connecting the international software testing community and encouraging research. You can visit official website ISTQB and you can find a lot of information. Everything for free is there, and also possibilities. You can find examples of exam and also answers, and it's quite interesting topic for self-preparation. ISTQB has values like integrity, diversity, innovation, passion, quality, international collaboration. They are always welcome for you, for your feedback. And also, if you are not happy and you have something what you can recommend to this organization, you can write down, feel free, and then we'll pay attention and they will use your feedback and they will improve testing process. And also, for the future, they will change materials with your comments if it's really take place. ISTQB mission. You can find on the site, yes, I know it's again huge of information, but I use yellow color just to read a bit what is most important from my point of view, that ISTQB promote the value of software testing as professional to individuals and organizations. They help software testers to be more efficient and effective in their work through the certification of competence. They enable testers to progress their careers through professional code of ethics and a multi-level certification pathway that provides them with the skills and knowledge they need to fulfill their growth responsibilities and to achieve increased professionalism. Why it's important? Did you know something about code of ethics? Did you know when you will get certificate? It means that you need to follow code of ethics. Uh, this is my impulse for you. If you didn't know, please find bit time and take a look. What does it mean? If you pass one's exam and you have certification as software tester, it doesn't mean that you stop with that. It doesn't mean for you that, yes, I had and I'm not interested to grow. Just read again last sentence, Code of Ethics. Self-certified software testers shall participate in lifelong learning regarding the practice of their profession and shall promote an ethical approach to the practice of the profession. We are self-growing. We are trying to be updated. If something changed, for example, CTFL, we need to find time. It should be interesting for us. It doesn't mean that we should do, but as software testers, we are quite curious. We are quite interested in our area and we are improving our knowledge and we can find time and contribute with that. So you can find also something about public, client and employer, product, judgment, management, profession, and colleagues. Quite interesting topic. If you didn't know, just find a few minutes to take a look. And now I would like to talk about how it looks like new portfolio of certifications, and we can explore that will support your career in testing this portfolio. You can choose way for your self-growing. First step, of course, is foundation level, and certified tester scheme, which is portfolio of certification that develop, extend, and validate your testing skills. We can find in ISTQB.org a lot of information. We can take a look on glossary. It's like vocabulary. We can find sample exams, syllabus. It's like body of knowledge, and we can prepare for each of this exam. But it's senseless when you have no practice. Of course, it's quite interested, and it's important to have practice. Certified tester foundation level certification provides testing professionals with essential terminology and a breadth of knowledge. It's prerequisite to the other modules within the scheme, which offers depth and specialization. And few words about CTFL 4.0. This slide I took from official presentation from ISTQB, and I strongly recommend you to find 1 hour to take a look how did they change and how which impulse made that changes. What I can say from my side, they really take a direction in Agile. Also, they announced that this Agile topic, what you can see in the left, it will move to the core because it's really important area and now very popular. Why it's so popular? They made also some marketing research, use some data or requests from LinkedIn, and they also present Agile in numbers. That organizations at the moment, they are very interesting and they use Agile. More than half, 79% answers they can use Agile development, 43% sequential model, 27 combination, and iterative only 11. And that was huge impulse to change syllabus and this foundation level materials. Why did they do that? They mentioned that it's important for us, for testers, to have critical mindset, to have analytical thinking. Collaboration also important. Being independent, good professional in quality, team players, and have certification, so being certified. It was market research, and this is very important and impulse to change material. So we took direction in agility, in professional agility. This is link on the webinar. You can find this information, and I would add just that as a testing professional, it's important to stay up to date with the latest changes in the field. CTFL 4.0 certification provides essential knowledge that can be put to practical use, explains terminology and concepts used worldwide in the testing domain. Whether you are in project is based on waterfall or agile or your organizational culture, they bring also DevOps culture. still can struggle with stable continuous integration. CTFL certification is relevant now across software delivery approaches and practices. During webinar, you can learn about the recent updates, and now we can take a look which foundation concepts was bit changed. You can take a look and compare how was it in previous version and how did they change new one. So previous version consists of maybe basic knowledge and basic material like classic theory of software testing. It was something about Agile, and normally you could find during exam when it was regarding Agile topic some words like Agile team or iterative approach that will be show for you, or like keywords like yes, it means Agile. They are asking about Agile, but now they change bit concept and they add a lot of stuff what it's really about Agile, like collaboration-based test approach, collaboration, feedback and review process, feedback, essential skills and good practices in testing. So you already can find what changed and which chapters affected with this change. What can I say regarding that? And also some question, how realistic is to prepare for the exam on your own? It's important you can prepare. It depends how much you have time, but with good time estimation and time management, you can do this by your own. All materials regarding ISTQB you can find on the site. From my side, I bought additional books. I made yesterday photo, and this is my books, what I have, and I use it. I use it also to prepare myself for advanced level test analyst. At the moment, unfortunately, I didn't check all changes in 4.0 new version, and I'm pretty sure that it's not enough what I have at the moment, because they put new materials what you can find in reference. I use this reference like example. Uh, when you preparing for the exam, you can download material, foundation level syllabus, and you can read a lot. But it doesn't mean that it's enough. In the end of this body of knowledge, you can find reference on 3 pages. And you can find a lot of additional material what you can use for the preparation. It's quite interesting and important. These few books what I add, it was interesting for me and important to prepare myself for the previous one exam. New exam will already available, but for us we can pass non English, not native English speaking clients. We can pass previous version 3.1 till 9th of November 2024. It means it's more than 1 year. We can still prepare for the previous version. This exam doesn't mean that it's not equal. It's equal. It doesn't mean that if you pass a new version, you know more or it's more better. It was updated, but it doesn't mean that it's not equal. It's equal. You're still software tester certified with having this certification. But with our curiosity, it would be interesting to know what changed, what happened in this world. Of course, it's always interesting. I got some questions. Will everything in theory will be in practice regarding ISTQB preparation? It depends. It's everything. That's why I use this picture, given then. When then. It depends on your involvement, on your project, on your area where you involved, and it depends if you are quite satisfied with and you have everything what you like. So sometimes you would not use everything, but it's everything again in your hands. If you are quite agile, it's always nice and welcome to use theoretical skills in your practice. You will get a lot of different approach technical testing techniques what you can apply and try at least in your current project. It's always interesting, and I'm pretty sure it would be also useful and efficient for the process, for working process or improvement. Why are they are not only supporters but also opponents around this certification? So it's also interesting question I would like to answer. Nobody happy 100% about all certifications. You would always find somebody who is not happy and who doesn't want to use his own time for preparation to do something to only get this certification. For what? I'm quite successful in my area. I have everything what I need. I don't need to grow, and it can be also okay. It's no problem, no pressure. But with agile changing what we have on the market, what areas can be more interesting. Maybe with waterfall nowadays, it would be more difficult to survive for companies. And these companies have also been changed. And that's why last maybe 20 minutes I'm talking about business agility, that we need to understand how our company is thinking and what is more interesting for the company perspective. Then we could contribute better for them, and we can bring updated knowledge. We would be more effective and efficient, and that's always welcome and great in the agile world. But it's up to you if you would like to have this certification, or it's enough to take a look, read, but I don't need to pass exam like that. How close nice to have to required in job requirements ISTQB certification topic? You can find a lot job description. We are looking for software testers, what is required, what is nice to have. And maybe 95% you would find nice to have CTFL certificate. What does it mean? Then please take ahead as HR. So you have 5 candidates. 4 of them, it's really have 100% yes, looks like great, but fifth also completely good and fit to this request, but he or she has a certification. What would you do as HR? You would take this one with certification, because nice to have, sometimes it's additional plus to make decision in your candidature. But it's again up to you. Next question. What is the popularity of ISTQB certification? What makes this certification attractive compared to others? Why others yellow color? Because did you hear something about other certifications in for software testers? I never heard. It would be my answer. Do you know something else? ISTQB? Yes, I know American board ISTQB, but it's the same. Basically, it's the same. But I don't know others. What is the popularity of ISTQB certification? Yeah, just take a look and how many tries people bought. So 1.2 million exam, quite a lot. And they got 845,000 certifications in over 130 countries. It sounds good. So it's quite a lot, and it means that it's very popular and it needed. Regarding passing exam technique, as Agile coach, I would tell you that all of us, we have different behavior during exam. Okay, first of all, we need to be well prepared. And that's why I wrote down ways to avoid a breakdown. Declutter your workspace during preparation. Everything should be in right way. At least you should have space to add something necessary what you need. Work smarter, not harder. You should concentrate, and it doesn't mean that you should sit one night without sleeping and prepare. No, you should be enough concentrated, but didn't change without changing your work-life balance. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. It means that you should understand and be self-organized enough to understand that this certification, what I add in my checklist for this year, it doesn't mean that I should start in December. It means that I need a bit time for preparation. Maybe something will happen. And, like we always counting with risk analysis that it can be technical debt and I need to add like 40% more if something happened or if some bugs I will find and I need to fix it. And it can take more than at least 40% of your effort. Eat right, exercise, sleep well, and repeat. So it's easy sometimes, but for some of you before exam, it's not. Limit your social media exposure. Carry on with your extracurriculars. Don't overdo it. Be realistic. Remember to breathe. All of that, it's really important and you should understand. For me, the best prioritized part, because I could have sometimes issues with prioritization if it's not enough prioritized for me. So it's like, okay, I can do later, okay, later, but finally it can be issue. So that's why during exam you should know, you should be self-confident, you should have enough knowledge, and thanks ISQI for possibility to make as option exam from home, flex exam. It's quite nice. You should not go somewhere. You would never have issue with traffic. Only what you need, it's a good internet connection. Then topic questions. When you were registering on this webinar, I asked you 3 questions. And it was, is certification important at all? Yes. I'm glad that you are here. 9% or nearly 10% answered no. In general, I would say certification as checking knowledge, it depends on you. If it will bring you so much stress, but you are quite self-confident in your area, you are quite updated, but you just have principles. Why I need to pass this exam? I'm quite good. It depends on you. We are quite different and we are in different areas. I don't want to say that all of you should be certified. It's your choice. But in this topic and in this example, what I mentioned before regarding HR, it could bring you minus. It could bring you really minus when someone from another area will estimate you and your skills. Have you already passed the certification? A lot of you want to pass. I hope that that information was interesting for you. what is behind ISTQB, how to prepare yourself, where to find information. It's really important when you start. You just starting to find right source. What can I see? How I can prepare? Which materials do I need? And maybe I need to find some training center for that. It's up to you. We are quite different. It depends. Yes, and last one, which certification will be the next for you personally? It was interesting for me before preparation with your answers, I could analyze in which direction should I prepare this presentation. I realized that a lot of you want to pass or prepare yourself for foundation level, and it's a first step, and this level, it's the most important, and this level, I would say, most theoretical, and a lot of terminology you can find, and you just need to know where you should find it, and that is that you can find it for free. This is really important to know, and you can make probation test. It's also for free from materials what you can find again on istqb.org website. Regarding specialists who already have foundation level, like I would like to pass next one or prepare myself for test analyst or test manager or in specialist area certification, I would recommend you that this is second step, and you can be careful and take a look which year was prepared syllabus for this certification. If it's test manager, it was prepared 2012. It means that you can find certification for foundation level from 2012 because it has dependency. It's really important during your preparation because you can have issues that you would find you would choose another answer what will not match and what would be not right. Test analyst, it's quite new certification, I think 2021. Then you can take a look on CTFL foundation level 2018 year. Okay. Then regarding specialist area like artificial intelligence, model-based testing, it's the same idea. You can download syllabus, take a look which dependency and which reference do they have these materials, and then you can use your time and prepare yourself as well. Last question, what I ask you, and how extent does the agile world of software development change the focus of activity and directions of professional development? And you answered this question as well. So for some of you, it was a topic that you would like to know, but I just need to read what I really like that all of you answer correct. It causes learning different technologies and managing risk at each stage of the development process. Extends significantly to the way of improving skills, getting additional knowledge, learning how to use artificial intelligence in your job tasks. It allows for more agile approach to the product development process. Regarding agile approach, it should be clear now that ISTQB, they took complete direction to agile, and now it would be in core area, and it would be a lot of possibilities to grow in this area, and I hope that soon would be also agile direction changed regarding new CTFL version for 0, because now unfortunately agile foundation level was updated 2014. It's quite old, That's why I hope that soon it would be updated. And nowadays, the focus of activity and professional development changes is high extent. So, and also it depends on the degree of deep dive in the process. Everything we can say that it depends. I am very grateful for your attention, and I'm very grateful for your patience. Thanks for that, and I'm very sorry for technical issues what we had last in the beginning, and I just need to ask you feedback. Were you interested in what remain in your memory after the result of this meeting? It's interesting for me to know what words come to your mind during this meeting and one thing you would take away with you. I wish you all the best and thank you for moderating and organizing this event. Thanks, ISQI, for that.
Thank you, Maryna, too. It was a very nice and very clear presentation. I hope our audience understood everything and helped them to find their path during their career. I would like to add in the same end that at ISQI we have these mock exams that are very helpful for the future customers, because there they can try to test their self about their knowledge. This is like a real exam, but it is only a mock exam that can help them during their teaching the syllabus and during their preparation of the real exam. Also, I would like to see if we have some comments as a question, but actually they were all like great presentation, hello, dobro večer, etc. So I hope that you answered all the questions that were previously prepared. So thanks everyone for the patience, and also once again I would like to thank to our partners, because the webinar is organized together with GoQA event, which organizes meetings, meetups, and events. So I hope we will see each other at the next webinars, and you can stay happy and healthy until then. Thank you very much.